So thank you very much, ladies, for joining me this evening to look at the hospitality industry in Ghana. I know you all love hospitality, and in fact, all of you have hospitality backgrounds. And so I really have the right people on board this evening for us to put our heads together to see how best we can look at what actually is wrong with the Ghanaian hospitality industry, looking at all the prospects we have and what we have accomplished now and what we can do more. When we talk about hospitality industry, I know it's broad, but before we start, let me introduce my panelists for this evening's panel discussion. I have a lecturer at the Takoradi Polytechnic, Dr. Mrs. Bertha Danso. Hello, Doc.
Hi.
Welcome to the panel discussion.
Thank you very much.
Secondly, we have Mrs. Angidoris Mamaga Hedofia from the USA.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the panel discussion.
Thank you, Mrs. White.
Thirdly, we have Mrs. Gladys Sedo, Ghana. Hello, Mrs. Sedo.
Hi.
Welcome to this evening's panel discussion.
Thank you.
So now that we welcome all the panelists, we are going to delve into the questions and look at the subject and the topics and look at how well we can help our industry because we are all Ghanaians.
Mm-hmm.
Now, tonight we are looking at the Ghanaian industry, the hospitality industry. We know hospitality is broad. Hospitality covers lodging, hotels, it covers restaurant, it covers theme parks, it also covers drinking areas, and then it also covers event planners. Now, the question that we are looking at tonight is, why is the hospitality industry, has it been well branded to attract the needed patronage? The hospitality industry, has it been well branded to attract the needed patronage? But before that, you can give us your general impression about the hospitality industry, and then you go on to answer the question. Any of you can start, please. Or maybe we can start with Dr. Danso from Takoradi.
Yeah, Theodora.
Hello.
The hospitality industry in Ghana is doing quite well, I think. Looking at where it started from and where it is now, I want to say it is doing very well. Hospitality industry in Ghana is an ongoing process. I want to say that it is dynamic, and once it is dynamic, things don't just be at a standstill. Things keep going on, and you see new things every now and then. When I looked at the statistics of the hotels, not even all the sectors as you mentioned, just hotels. I was actually conducting a study a few years ago, maybe 2 years ago, 2020. And then I realized the hotels that we have in Ghana now, they are running to close to 4,000, and which is very good. It means it is growing, although this 4,000 I've mentioned includes licensed hotels and unlicensed hotels. And then it also includes large, small, no matter what, even budget hotels. I believe when I say budget, you understand, the ones without any star rating. Yes.
Non-starred hotel.
All inclusive is close to about 4,000, which in about 10 years ago wasn't like that. Even 5 years ago, it wasn't like that. So for me, I think the hospitality industry in Ghana is doing well. Yet there is more room for improvement. More room for improvement. Yeah.
All right. So Doris, can we have your thoughts on the hospitality industry in Ghana?
Okay. I think the hospitality industry is doing well, as Dr. Danso mentioned. But the industry is a big market and all over the world. Let's assume someone visiting a place like Ghana, for example, you need to visit, maybe you are visiting Ghana to visit a tourist site. I'll need transportation to get to Ghana. And let's assume I'm even a tourist, a domestic tourist. I will need transportation to take me to that tourist site, stay in a hotel for some time, and patronage their food and beverage, and probably enjoy the activities in that particular city or in the country.
Okay.
But currently, the hospitality industry in Ghana is faced with some challenges.
Yeah.
Such as expensive services, which is due to lack of resources that the country is faced with in terms of gas and energy. Okay. And as we all know, the skilled staff that we lack.
Okay.
And you know how most of our hotels are packed with inexperienced workers. We have bad roads leading to our hospitality services and restaurants, tourist attractions, and most of these attractions lack the maintenance. You know, maintenance culture is a problem. Yeah. When it comes to Ghana, it's a way of living. We love good things, but when we're able to put it up, maintaining it is the issue.
Okay.
So for now, what I would say is our facilities need to be maintained, and this has created many hotels that are not clean and not well taken care of.
Okay.
The hotels, they look beautiful and nice when you are outside it, but unfortunately, when you get into it, it has its own problems. Okay. The big players in the market, they are doing well when it comes to maintenance, but the mushroom ones, the younger, the small hotels, especially those the family-run hotels, and especially people who are just, they know, oh, hotel, if you have a hotel, it will fetch you money. But when it comes to maintaining it, providing the services that it's supposed to provide, it becomes a problem. Okay. Because as we all know, when you go around to maybe look at what is going on, or when workers come out to mention what is going on in that particular facility, you know that no, this is not what is supposed to be going. This is not what the hospitality industry is supposed to be. And when you talk of the hospitality industry, you are not only talking about the hotels or the restaurants. It cuts across. Yeah. What are we doing to improve this? So for me, the current state, it looks good on the outside, but there is more to be done. As Dr. Danso said, there is more room for improvement. Okay. So I agree with that.
Okay. Because from all that you have said, then we can say that the problems or the challenges the industry is currently facing is diverse. We have the regulators' problem, we have the owners' problem, and then we have the other players, those who are working in the industry, what they are also supposed to do that they are not doing. So we have a diverse problem.
Yep.
Okay. Gladys, can I please have your thoughts? Can we have your thoughts on the Ghanaian hospitality industry? How do you see it?
Yes.
From where you are, with all your experience in the industry.
Yes. I see structures. I see structures being built. But even on the outside, that looks plush, that looks nice. The structure sitting there, it's not complete. It's not meant for hospitality businesses. In that, you know, when you enter a well-planned, a well-built, a well-laid-down hospitality facility, if you have an experience in hospitality, just on site, you tell you that, oh, the kitchen should have been this, the restaurant should have been placed like this, the bar. But sometimes they do all these things before they get to the authority for license. A facility can be built with just a small kitchen, and probably it's like 100-bedroom hotel, and the kitchen is just like 1 bedroom. How is that? you know. But then at the end of it all, they work their way through, and then the licenses are given to them. So you have this small kitchen, 700-bedroom hotel. Where are salads going to be done? Where is a hot kitchen? Where is a cold kitchen? Where is everything is just crisscross bazaar in the kitchen. You understand? That is another problem. Now, you have this hotel, and the builder of the hotel or the director or whoever is responsible or whoever is the owner of the hotel doesn't know anything about hospitality. All that he knows is that, oh, just like Doris said, I have money, I've hedged that it's a good venture, so let me just go into it. Now, this person goes into it and then hires somebody who has a little or an experienced hospitality person. You go in and say, oh, director, I think this and this and this should be done this way. Because he's coming to reinvest into what you are saying, because he's coming to put in more money, he just brushes it off and says that, so let's manage with what we have. How can we manage with things, certain things? Like you have 100-bedroom, like I'm saying. When you go to the the store, you see maybe plates. The plates, when you count them, it's less than 100. And then you said, oh, let's start with it because we are not getting 100 people. But these things are just perishable things, you understand? This thing. Somebody can be washing a plate and 5 can just break down like that, you know? And then they come and serve you with certain things that are substandard. All these things are priced very high. Sometimes breakfast can cost as much as 500 cedis in some hotels. You understand? But they don't have, one, the technical skills, as my friends have said. They don't have, they have nothing to exhibit. They have nothing to exhibit. And at the end of it all, you, the hospitality trained person employed in that facilities, always bears the wrath of the guest. The person will call, who is the manager here? You pop up. So you are here and this and this and this and this is happening. Meanwhile, you have done your best. You have said whatever you are supposed to do. You are doing your best, but it goes on like that.
But so, that is, you see, the problem that I have from where I sit is that it's a very lucrative industry. Elsewhere, they have developed with hospitality. They have nothing in their gross domestic product. They are empty. Their basket is not as full as other countries. Most of them are heavily dependent on tourism, hospitality and tourism. And that is how come they have built the economy and they have pushed it forward. So where lies the work of the regulator? Has the regulator been sleeping all this while? Because I know the Ghana Tourism Authority have a book they call Harmonizing Standards, which they sell. You can just walk into their office and buy it. But my point is that, is it that the regulator's work has not been properly structured? Or the regulator's work has been structured in such a way that things are being done haphazardly?
Yes.
Gladys.
Yes. The regulator's work has not been properly structured. And also the regulators who are supposed to enforce good service and everything, they themselves, they are not hospitality trained people, because of the whom we know things. Somebody just maybe read physiology, psychology, whatever it is, he's looking for a job, or I know somebody here, he can push you there, then the person is there. You understand? So the person is brought to the field to work. Now the person comes to see me. Okay, I know the problems in my establishments. You understand? And I wouldn't want that person to come and write anything that would mar my facility. So I also engage the person and tell the person what I think he should know. And the places where I think he should go, that is where I'll send the person. So the person goes out and he writes a good report and says that it is fine. You understand? But
I get you.
In the nutshell, it is not fine. So I think
okay, sorry, please complete it.
Since the regulators are an authority, they have to when they come to the establishment,
they have the authority to go to wherever they want to go.
Okay.
You understand? Not
Okay.
where we tell them that, oh, not where the staff said, oh, okay, madam, you can go here. Oh, there is a guest here. No, no, no. You choose your place and go to wherever you want to go and see whatever you want to see. You get me?
Okay. I get you.
When that is done, that is when the owners and managers and things will sit up. Because
Okay.
I know, and then they'll tell you that I'm coming on the 1st. So on the 1st, I make sure that the lobby is clean, the kitchen
Okay.
is clean, the restaurant is clean. No, just pop in.
Okay.
Pop
Okay.
in anytime.
So the readiness must be there.
Yes. It has to be every day. Cleaning has to be done every day. When they call you that, hey, I'm coming to your facilities on Monday, then, hey, the tourist board is coming here. Make sure this, make sure that, make sure that. Then they come and they don't see anything. And then they go and write a good report. That is how come these things pop up like that.
Okay, Dr. Dan, so let me ask you this quick one before we go on to the next topic. Do you see a situation, with all that we have said, do you see a situation whereby there is a lack of collaboration between the regulator and the operators, the hospitality operator? Do you think there's a lack of collaboration, or you think the regulators' work need to be overhauled or properly structured in such a way that they also help the industry? Hello, Doc.
Your speaker is off. Unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, Doc.
Yeah. Thank you.
Doc, please, did you get the question or I should repeat it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did. The regulator, the industry people, there should be a collaboration, as you rightly said. There should be. If they don't collaborate, I don't see how the work is going to go on. Really, it wouldn't flow. There wouldn't be a smooth flow of work. This is an industry that is made up of various sectors. The regulator has a part to play. Then the people in the industry themselves also have their part to play to make it a whole and to make it work well. So collaboration is indeed very important, but it's so unfortunate, like my friend just said, it's so unfortunate that sometimes, you know, the regulators fail, let me use the word fail, maybe to really do due diligence. Now, when in Ghana, I know there's a regulation, you rightly mentioned, they have that book there, and everything in that book holds. So why do we have lapses in the industry? Why do we have, it means somebody is not doing something right, or somebody is not doing what she is supposed to do. So I believe it has gotten to a time, or if we really want our hospitality industry to grow and then be like the others, then it should be looked at. People going by the regulation should be looked at. Maybe somebody is penalized somewhere for not doing something right. As Mrs. As Gladys said, you know, you even just pop in, you don't make a call, although they know that, oh, at certain times in the year they come for inspection. Now sometimes just get there and see. I remember somewhere so many years ago, I was actually working as a trainee in that hotel in this country. I was a student back then, and they came and a hotel that hitherto used to be a 5-star hotel, the only 5-star hotel in Ghana, because of one or two things that they didn't do right, was, you know, dropped. Something, demotion, or the star was reduced for some time until they got it right before it was given back to them. You know, and these things, we are not hearing them anymore. I think that at that time puts the rest of the hotels, they sat up. They sat up, because if this very hotel, has been, with the star rating has been reduced, now how much more we, the smaller ones. So people really sat up, but like it's relaxed this time around. It looks like everybody is doing what she wants to do,
as if there are no standards.
But we don't also, yes, we also don't want to lose the fact that there are also some that are doing it right. Yes,
exactly.
We must mention it. It's worth mentioning. It's not all the hotels or all the facilities that are not doing it, but there are others too that are actually doing it right. And I wish all of them will join together and do things right, so that the hospitality industry will be propelled to the level, to the status it should be in this country.
Okay, thank you so much, Doc. Doris, if you are there, Mrs. Adolphia, just a quick one before we go on to the next topic. I want to find out from you, in your opinion, and from where you are, because I know you are in the USA, things definitely will be done differently there. But bringing your mind back home, how do you see the inspection, that is the yearly inspection that is carried out by the regulator, the hospitality regulator in Ghana? Do you see it as a cosmetic? And the award of the line, do you see it as a cosmetic? Because if yearly inspections are being done and we are still having these kind of challenges, year on, year in, we are having these challenges, what is the inspection doing to the industry? Hello,
sure.
Doris.
Yeah, yes, this is White. I've run a restaurant before when I was in Ghana.
Yes, please.
And I've also been to other hotels and restaurants for internship as a student. What I observed is that most of these regulators, when they come, I don't think they come in to do the work they are supposed to do. Sometimes when they come and eat without paying. And they do the same thing in some of the restaurants I've interned before, like where I had my internship. You can see that this restaurant is run by expatriates. They are using some ingredients that ingredients that have expired. That if these regulators come, they are supposed to check them. And if they have to be sanctioned, they sanction them. If they have to close them down, they close them down. But they come and they take their seats. After eating or after taking some envelope from these owners, are they going to close you down if you're not doing things right? So it's like the regulators are in the pocket of the owners of the restaurants and the hotels. When they are coming, they know how to get them operating. So to really stop these regulators to really force them to be on their toes to do what is right, if the corruption from all angles will cease, things will be better. Because if they know what they are about, they go to the hotels, they should know why they are there. They have their standard, they have everything written on a paper. They know what they are there to inspect, what the hotel needs to have. If they don't have it, we need to close it down. So the rules or whatever that is written for them to go by need to be enforced. But in Ghana, I don't see it happening. Over here, you may see a restaurant close to you, a Chinese restaurant, Japanese restaurant, whatever. Before you know it, they are no more operating because they've been sanctioned, and it will take them about, I think, some number of months before they will have to renovate the place, and they will come back to inspect whatever they are doing. to ensure that whatever they were advised to do, they are doing it before they give them their license back. And there is no way a regulator will come to your industry without informing you. Over here, and I know in Ghana too, they do.
Okay.
There is no way they will come to your industry without informing you. And when they come, you have to be sure whether you have to look at their ID to know whether they are really coming from here. They are coming from the health department.
Okay.
So they informing you that they are coming does not mean because they've informed me I have to do the right thing. You know you have to do the right thing, because here, if you give somebody food and the person suffer food poisoning, if it becomes something that when it becomes an outbreak, your facility will have to be closed down for some time for the right thing to be done. But in Ghana, I don't think we even take food poisoning as something that is serious. And in the hotels, I don't know what they really look out for when it comes to these regulators. So it's a whole lot. Our country,
we have a long way to go.
Yep.
We have a long way to go. But I'm sure gradually we'll get there with discussions like this. And then when the interferences also ceases and the regulator is made to do the right thing, I think we can have some check and balances in the system to gradually move the industry forward and to get it to the level that we can all be proud of.